The other day I had a friend who said to me that they use oil pastels and they've bought oil pastels, but they didn't really know what they really meant, what the actual product names meant, such as Morandi and Macaron. So in this video we're going to have a look at that, and I'm going to try my very best just to give you a brief explanation. So I thought the best place to start would be with the Rubens oil pastels. They give you probably the best overview of all the different types. There's the Mirandi, the Classic, and the Macarons. And in my hand I have the Macaron package. Now these are Paul Rubens. Like all Paul Rubens oil pastels, they're very soft and they're quite nice to use. They're not too bad at all. So we've got a set of 36 here. Now first off, my friend said he doesn't know why these pastels are called what they're called. So I'm going to explain the macarons. It's very simple really. We've all probably eaten macaroons, which are a French dessert, aren't they? Or no, sorry, they're an Italian dessert, and they were based on almond nuts and or almond paste, and they used the word past for that, or paste. I'm not Italian, so I don't know all these intricacies. But anyway, they use that word, and obviously the colouring of macarons is very pastel-like and muted and light in their colouring. So that's why this set of oil pastels is basically called macaron, because they're soft, light, pastel-type colours based on macaroons and the colours that macaroons have. So let's have a quick look at these. So obviously that's the box that you've seen already, and I've used these, so forgive the state of them, but not much, as you can see. Probably the darkest colour in here is probably like these greens and purples, but look, they're all very light and very muted, and you can imagine a macaroon dessert being in any single one of these colours. So there's no dark colours in there, such as blacks and browns, dark browns, sepias, all that sort of stuff. There's none of that. So basically this set is based on macaroon colours, and this is what you would get. With other brands such as Del Green, they rename them, they call them things like healing colours, Montmartre. Probably their natural colours are based on this. Maybe that's the Mirandi. But they rename them in all different ways, obviously to perk the interest of all us oil pastel artists. But there you go, there's a quick overview of the macarons. So next, I think I'll show you the classic colours. This is just a 36 set, but they are, as they say they are, classic colours that most people use in everyday paintings. So let's have a quick look at them. Again, they're soft in their texture, and again they're the same in their appearance, and they have plenty of whites in them as well. You also have a couple of lighter colours here and there, but on the whole this is a darker set, and that's your classic set. Just basically made for normal type paintings. And with the addition of the macarons, you can get some very light colours, and you can come up with something quite special. So that's the classic colours. So next up, we've got the Morandi pastels. This is the one that my friend basically said that they didn't really know what it meant. So I'm just going to give you an explanation. Giorgio Morandi, who these are based on, was an artist. And he was born in 1890, or July of 1890, I believe, and he was an Italian artist. The reason they've come up with a set of oil pastels based on him is because most of his paintings were done in very muted and subtle type colours. He used to paint still lifes and ceramics and things like that, but they were all very muted, and I'm going to just pop up a picture just to show you what sort of thing he used to do. Morandi was actually inspired and influenced by the works of Cézanne, Derain and Picasso. So, you know, he's got a pretty good basis there of understanding art and what have you. So he used his knowledge of art and colours to base his paintings on this. I believe he was around until 1964, which is a year after I was born. Yeah, he's quite a recent artist, as is a lot of these artists that you think are a lot older, but they're not, such as Picasso. So quite an up-to-date artist. But I'm going to now show you the colours. Right, this is probably my favourite set out of the Paul Rubens colours. However, they can only be used in conjunction with the others. So look at these. These are absolutely fantastic. I would use these in conjunction. And as you can see, they're all pretty muted. Maybe these are the brightest ones, these and the greens. But on the whole, you've got kind of very muted type colours. And these were the colours that Mirandi would use in his paintings. I absolutely love these colours. I think for skies and things like that, for me personally, there would be a lot of mileage in that for me. But yeah, I mean, look, they're very subtle, very natural type colours, muted at the same time. And they were based on the paintings of Giorgio Morandi. So that's a look at the pastels. These pastels are all very soft. I'm not going to do a blend and test today, but I just wanted to show you and explain why they are called what they are called. So that's just a very quick explanation. I hope that was worth your while. Now you know a little bit about the pastels. They're very nice pastels, I have to say, and you will find these type of pastels in other sets from other brands. However, Paul Rubens, from what I can tell, were the ones that kind of started this off a little bit. I can't think of any before Paul Rubens, although there probably are, and I'm sure somebody will tell me somewhere. But I hope that explains. You've got the Morandi ones inspired by his paintings. You've got the Macarons inspired by the colours of macaroons, and then you've got classic, which are just basically your standard assorted colours. So until next time, have a great day, a great week and a great year, and just be kind to everyone as much as you can. Take care for now.